Exciting, thrilling part of the meeting are prepared speeches, of which we have 3 today. Our first is Karen Woodson, who reminds us that she's the mother of 4, a pampered chef, a wife of an NPS graduate, and she's giving her number 3 speech from the basic manual, Get to the Point, entitled, Have a Little Faith in Yourself. Karen Woodson.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Today I give my number 3 speech, Have a Little Faith in Yourself. We have all probably heard the golden rule, love your neighbor as yourself. Mr. Rogers must have never had a neighbor that was difficult to get along with because every day was a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm willing to bet that most of us here have had a difficult neighbor. A neighbor is usually someone that you consider to be someone who lives in your community, but can also be the person sitting next to you. A neighbor is defined as a fellow human being. In essence, that means everyone in this room is your neighbor. Everyone you work with is your neighbor, and yes, the neighbor down the street that plays their music way too loud is your neighbor. And as difficult as it is to love your neighbors, imagine how difficult it would be if you actually did not love yourself. If you have low self-esteem for whatever reason, how could you in fact love your neighbor? Self-esteem refers to how you think about yourself, and the feelings that you have may be positive, negative, or mixed. The more positive these thoughts and feelings are, the more high your self-esteem will be. And conversely, the more low and negative these feelings are, the lower your self-esteem will be. Feeling good about yourself is important as it gives you a sense of control over your life and helps you feel satisfied in your relationships, allows you to set realistic goals and expectations, and it helps you to pursue any other goal that someone may give you. Feeling badly about yourself, on the other hand, contributes to a distorted view of yourself and others, a lack of self-confidence, poor performance, and unhappiness. Each experience and personal relationships that you have affect how you feel about yourself. Having positive, fulfilling friendships help your self-esteem to be high. Negative influences and relationships and conflicts have a tendency to lower your self-esteem. Parents who constantly compare siblings and who are never satisfied with their children's accomplishments adversely affect their child's self-esteem. Classmates and teachers who criticize compound the problem. This causes poor performance in anything your child tries to accomplish, further contributing to low self-esteem. The media is also a factor because of the high standards it sets. It can also cause you to feel misunderstood. There is not one single event that causes low self-esteem. It is a compounded problem that does not happen overnight. There are ways to overcome low self-esteem because it is important to alter how you think about yourself. Some things you can do include write down your strengths and weaknesses. Everyone has them, but focus more on those strengths, but try to improve on your weaknesses. Set realistic goals and achieve them. For example, instead of trying to be the best, try to be the top 10. Pursue an activity like, if you enjoy playing soccer, join a local team. Learn to say no. You cannot please everyone. Adopt a can-do attitude. My brother-in-law always says, can't, never could do anything. Be proud of who you are. You are not going to be perfect. Accept the fact that you will make mistakes and learn from them. We all make mistakes. Be proud of even the smallest of accomplishments. It's okay to brag a little. Just don't be boastful. Start making positive statements about yourself. If you think you're not attractive but think you have pretty eyes, just focus on your eyes. Find positive people to surround yourself with and avoid negative people. Keeping yourself around people that encourage you will greatly help you. Don't let anyone thwart your goals. Create your own standards and live by them. Don't try to please everyone. Remember, you can't control everything, but there are some things you can control. You can't always control your physical feature, but you can control how you present yourself. Take care of yourself by eating right, exercising, getting plenty of rest, because when you feel exhausted and you're out of shape, you will feel more vulnerable and more insecure. Low self-esteem can be a terminal condition, resulting in death through suicide, murder, accident, alcoholism, drug abuse, food disorders, heart disease, cancer, and even stroke. Because it can be terminal, it fits the description of an illness or disease. Therefore, these ideas may not be enough to overcome low self-esteem on your own. Do not be afraid to ask for professional help. Individual or group counseling may be necessary and may help you learn to identify and respond to those factors that are causing low self-esteem. Just remember, you are who you are. You are not here for anyone to judge. And keep telling yourself, I can do what I have to do, and sometimes I can do it even better than I think I can. Mr. Postmaster.